Hi there, and welcome to the third and final part of Red Willow's Eve's quest. So there'll be 3 quests, 3 missions, and 3 more chances for Ray to completely ruin Christmas for home base. And hopefully at the end, hopefully, we will actually unlock Willow and get to see what she's like. So, let's join Ray in making everything completely and utterly terrible.
To a surefire way to make this a terrible Christmas. Lay it on me.
Oh, I've got just the most perfectest Christmas dinner planned. And for the test run, just the most perfectest test subject... guest.
Hey guys, am I in the right place?
Oh, Dennis. You poor unfortunate soul.
Let's do a little pretending. You just arrived and I say to you, "May I take your coat?" What do you do?
Oh, well, let's see. I would take off my coat and...
Oh, I hear the toaster beeping. Excuse me. And you're left awkwardly holding your coat.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm actually self-conscious about my forearms, so it's nice to have an excuse to hide them.
Oh, well, moving on then.
Oh no. Those little cards on everyone's plates? Are those icebreaker questions?
Did you ever wet the bed?
Oh, so awkward.
Awesome! I can never think of what to talk about at fancy parties. Why don't more people do this?
Why, indeed.
What is your first memory of death? Oh, wow, that's a good one.
Hey, you okay, Jilly? Dennis doesn't seem like he's particularly fazed.
I'm fine, it's fine. He'll be no match for my next great idea.
Is that the hosts arguing in the kitchen?
Oh, yes. It seems the day's squabbles have spilled over into party time. Certainly hope that doesn't make you uncomfortable, Dennis.
It's cool. Haven't thought about Christmas at my uncle's place since I was a kid. It's kind of nice.
Wow, these timers in the kitchen are all over the place.
Uh-oh, looks like nothing is ready at the same time. And all that's on the table is gravy, corn, and bread.
Whoa, where'd you get the recipe for my mom's special sandwiches? Oh, we're even making them ourselves like when I was little. Awesome.
Yes, well, I thought you'd appreciate the treat. What's that? Your hostess has been attending public speaking classes and wants to practice on y'all with a toast?
No.
Raise your glasses, everyone. I want to start with an excerpt from my favorite poem.
You wouldn't.
Let me just pull it up on my phone.
Oh, this is bad.
Now, where'd that go? Oh, I think I emailed it to myself.
I can't stay any longer. I gotta get out of here.
You're doing great so far. So, wasn't the plan to have a terrible Christmas this year? Because I've had a really nice time.
Oh, it was. But apparently I can't come up with anything worse than the actual life you've had, which I thought was impossible. Every single phase of my plan has gone wrong thanks to you.
Would you say everything has been ruined?
Why, I guess it has. But does that mean...
Merry terrible Christmas, Jilly.
A merry terrible Christmas to us all.
Whew. It may not have worked on Dennis, but that dinner is gonna curdle some people's nog for sure. We should go check in on Tank and Ted, see how their terrible Christmas preparation is going.
Ray! Commander! There you are.
Whoa, that is a lot of whiteboards. What's going on?
I know you said you wanted a terrible Christmas, and I really tried. But then, the ideas, they just started flowing.
The very bad, terrible ideas, you mean?
I wish. These are the best ideas I've ever had.
Not the time, Ted!
Come on. We're going to reboot the Morpho Gear Gang. Tank, how do you feel about pulling from classic literature for your new backstory?
What kind of classic literature?
You know, dukes and lords, fancy balls, drama about your estate and lands.
I don't know, Ted. I don't look so good in high collars, what with my traps being so absolutely cut and all.
Yes. We'll sort that out. Don't worry.
Ted, have you been paying attention to this whole prestige television trend? Audiences can handle way more sophisticated stories than they used to. Subtle stories.
What are you saying?
Well, maybe my backstory doesn't need to involve law school and my rivalry with a jewel thief and training at a moon karate dojo.
Because you think that's not subtle.
Right.
Couldn't agree more. We'll simply make you an expert in space law to make the moon karate make sense. Huh? You catching my drift here? Tank, this gives me a great idea. In this reboot, you need a car. No, a boat. No, a Zeppelin.
Is that to help me be a better commando or lawyer?
Oh, you're right. It should transform between all those things. Brilliant punch-up. You know, one of the things critics always said was that the Morpho Gear Gang didn't have good enough villains. Which, I mean, okay, but where do you go but down from the murderous mob sled?
You had a bad guy named the Mob Sled?
That's right. Half mobster, half bobsled. Master of organized alpine crime. He sold terribly, but that's just because I was hitting a little too close to home for some people, you know? Okay, here's an idea. We'll pull from this supernatural romance that's all the rage. Maybe a love triangle. Tank, how do you feel about werewolves?
Allergic.
Perfect. Just adds to the angst. Let me know if you see a thesaurus. I need more synonyms for Morpho Gear.
Ted, so if I'm understanding correctly, this is you not doing our terrible Christmas plan?
I'm in the zone, Ray. I'm sorry, but I just felt so inspired and driven to do this reboot. You'll just have to find someone else to design new terrible toys for Christmas. Sorry.
Oh no, however will I manage?
Well, the reboot is complete.
That's really great, Ted, but we needed you to do a terrible job. I'm happy you found a new groove, but I am selfishly sadder that we're all going to die.
I wouldn't be too sure. We just got the first reboot prototype back. Here, take a look.
Oh my god, it's so... There it is.
It's terrible. You can say it.
Oh, wrong. It's very... I mean, I'm looking at it and I just, like, see it. Wow.
Just say it's terrible.
It's not great.
According to my readings, it's terrible. So terrible it could make an awful, unforgivably bad gift.
Ted, you just ruined Christmas.
Can you make 100 more of these equally terribly?
That's a tall order.
If anyone can make a bunch of junk and ruin Christmas, it's you, Ted.
That's right.
100 horrific failures coming right up. Which technically counts as a success, right? No one's going to back me up here? Yeah, well, Merry Christmas to you too.
Well, I guess that's everything. Thanks for the help, Commander.
Hey, room for one more?
Oh, sure. I was just gonna watch while the Commander helped everyone light the candles. Figured that was a good last touch before dinner, presents, etc., etc.
All terrible, right?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be absolutely awful.
Oh, I can't wait.
Even with trying to intentionally make a bad Christmas, I can't help but feel a little...
Happy?
I was gonna say not completely depressed by the world's horrors, but... yeah, I guess.
Maybe you're just not trying hard enough then.
Jeez, Crackshot, warn a guy next time.
Sorry, I just can't resist a good Yuletide surprise. So what's the matter? People not miserable enough? Too much holiday cheer?
No, it's complicated. I thought we wanted to have a horrible Christmas, which we definitely are.
Speaking of, I got your pantry gnome. Thanks for that.
But seeing everyone together, celebrating, it still gives me a bit of a warm feeling, you know?
Oh, I know all about warm feelings.
Ew, something wet just hit my arm.
I don't even think I'm the only one dealing with this. Like, Dennis? He's on hour 5 of what should be a miserable, soul-sucking dinner with Jilly.
How soul-sucking we talking? Murder mystery party? Fruitarian baby shower?
Place cards and icebreaker questions.
Very nice. That must be killing him.
That's just it, though. I think he's kind of enjoying himself.
So what's the problem then, little robot? Didn't you want you and everybody else to feel miserable?
No, maybe. I don't know. It just feels like we all deserved a terrible Christmas.
Oh, you wanted your just desserts. A little figgy pudding flagellation.
I don't know what bothers me worse, your phrasing or the idea that you might be right.
Listen, Ray, I know things haven't exactly turned out the way you wanted. Believe me, this isn't how I was hoping to spend Christmas, most of this year either. And it can be real tempting to constantly look for new ways to make yourself miserable. But if you're having a real, actual moment of being, what did you call it? Not completely depressed by the world's horrors? Then cut yourself some slack and embrace it. Because some days, those moments are harder to find than others.
Yes, like one-legged snow rabbits in a blizzard. Poor things get stuck in the drifts.
And whatever he said, I guess.
Maybe you guys are right. Maybe instead of focusing on best Christmases, worst Christmases, or any of that crap, we should just focus on the fact that everyone's out here trying our hardest and...
Hello? Hello? If anyone can hear my voice, I am trapped in a small, dark space.
Broom closet, Dennis. Knobs by your left butt cheek.
What? Oh, huh? That's it. Oh, ha, ha, I am free! It's an honest-to-goodness Christmas miracle!
Well, we're out here trying, at least. And maybe that's worth celebrating. Or at least worth feeling not completely depressed by the world's horrors.
Ooh, I'm putting that on a greeting card, or at least a nog koozie.
Crap, I should tell Ted. Ted? Hey, Ted, if you want to really go for it with that reboot thingy this Christmas...
No, I blew it, Ray. Really blew it. I got myself so wrapped around the Lorax, so I can't even remember what of this was good. I don't have a great toy line, a bad toy line, just a whole bunch of nothing.
Oh, that's okay. We're not doing terrible Christmas anymore, or good Christmas. Now we're just celebrating being around it all.
Well, I guess that's the kind of lukewarm sentiment I can emotionally get behind right now. Here's to a whatever Christmas.
Well, looks like the commander has finished lighting all the candles.
Yep. People are gonna be opening awful presents and wanting to tear out their fingernails at dinner anytime now.
You're doing just fine, little robot. Even if everything else is a complete mess. I want you to remember that.
No promises, but I'll do my best.
You always do. Have a Christmas, Ray.
Have a Christmas, Lars.
A terrible Christmas to all, and to all, whatever, I guess.
Hey, Willow. Everything okay?
Yeah, I guess I'm happy for everyone. But I feel kind of empty, you know?
It must be hard knowing the best thing you can do for your friends leads to you being alone.
Yeah,
You saved our lives.
I guess.
Sorry we won't be joining you in the afterlife.
I thought I didn't want any company over here. But I think it's going to be hard going home alone tonight.
Well, if it makes you feel better, if things keep up this way, we'll be seeing you before too long.
Thanks, Ray. That does make me feel better.
That makes one of us.
Merry terrible Christmas, Ray.
Merry terrible Christmas, Willow.
See you soon.
Hopefully not too soon. Well, Commander, just like that, another year's gone. Crazy, right? I don't know where you thought you'd be right now, but well, I have no idea what I thought I'd be doing, but it wasn't this. At least we're both here, though. That's pretty cool. So, whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, something else, or nothing at all, cut yourself a little slack. We're all doing our best. And that's not too terrible.
So, I'm not sure what to feel about it, whether I should be happy, sad, or just meh. I think that's the story writers summing up 2020 in a nutshell, really. So, we've got Red Willow. So let's take a quick look at her. She's got Phase Shift, Seismic Smash, and Shock Tower. And as a commander perk, at the end of Phase Shift, trigger an explosion, dealing 20 base energy damage in a 0.75 tile radius. And Phase Shift has a 60% chance to conjure a phantasm. And in support, it's just the 20 base energy damage at the end of the Phase Shift. Yeah. So, thanks for joining me in this quest. Thanks for watching. And until next time, cheerio.